na subsequata na mimi anashma haya hiya ko pasho kwata na metatana with way haya I hawe hey.
I am Barbara George Mills. I am 81 years of age, and I have lived on this Winnemucca Indian Colony since I was 11 years old. I came here in 1951, and Winnemucca has been home for 70 years. And I do not like what Judy Rojo is doing to our colony. These are people that have never lived here and have come back claiming this colony as their own, when in 1940s their great-grandparents or grandparents were offered money, homes, and jobs to move to California. And some of those people took that money and jobs and moved to California. And now Judy Rojo, as their descendant, is coming back claiming this colony as their own. When their grandparents and parents sold out, how can you claim something that you sold? Once you sell something, you can't claim it back. And that is exactly what she's doing. And she has been getting grants for this colony. And what is she doing with all that money? She lives in a 6-bedroom home in Chino, California. And here she is trying to kick these elders out of their dilapidated trailers that they live in. She has turned our community building into a courthouse and a jailhouse. And she locked us out of our community building, where we could no longer have a funeral if somebody here on the colony died, or where we would gather and have potlucks or just have a colony get-together. And so I am so thankful that the Warriors have opened up our community building for us to use now. So now maybe we can get our commodities delivered here to the colony instead of having to go off our colony to receive our commodities every month. And back in 1970, the Bureau of Indian Affairs came to the colony and told these people there was just about 4 or 5 homes that were occupied, and most of them were just couples. There was no children, except for my cousin Richard. He had his family living here with about 4 or 5 kids. They were the only kids on the colony at that time. And Bob Hunter from the Bureau of Indian Affairs came and told them that they were going to sell this, do away with this colony. And the only way that they could keep the colony was if they formed a council. And so Doc Blossom, which is my dad, they chose as their chairman. My sister Elvira Solomon as their secretary, and my mom Catherine Blossom was a treasurer. And the few other people that lived here, they had just enough people to have a quorum. And so to keep the colony here, we had to have more Indian people. And so Bob Hunter, the superintendent, gave my father permission to invite the Indians that were living downtown. Most of them were from McDermott, because there are no jobs in McDermott. They moved here to Winnemucca to get jobs, and my stepfather asked them to come up here so we could have more Indians here. And we had another family from Lovelock, and some were from Dresslerville, Woodsford, California, and some from Oahe, and some from Elko and Battle Mountain that settled here. And these are the people that saved the colony by moving here. Their grandparents and their parents moved up here, and now their descendants live here. And these are the people that Judy Rojo is trying to evict. And she has done a lot of damage to our colony, but she has put a razor sharp barbed wire on top, which has turned it into a concentration camp. And they have put gates on the two streets that enter into our colony, and they have closed those gates on us, and we had to show our IDs and everything to come back onto the colony. And we could not have visitors, our relatives, come to visit us. And they were just blocking off everybody from coming onto the colony. Now they are still trying to evict us and using the Bureau of Indian Affairs officers to come in and harass us. And she has a man working for her by the name of Bob McNichols. He has destroyed about 5 trailers here on the colony. One person was at work, and she had friends at her home at the time, and they had just enough time to grab a few personal belongings before they crushed her trailer that she lived in. We have a constructor here trying to put back what Bob McNichols has destroyed on these trailers. They had, when they destroyed that one trailer with that person in it, they damaged a gas line, and that gas line leaked, and the gas department was wondering why it was letting out so much gas. And so they came and checked it, and that they found that the gas lines were damaged, and it was letting out gas, and if somebody had lit a cigarette or something combustible was around in that area, it would have blew up the whole place. Even on the other side of the colony where there is a trailer park located. All because of Bob McNichols doing his damage here on the colony. I says, why are you destroying things on the colony? And he had no answer for us. When he first came on the colony with Judy Rojo telling us that she was the chairman, he was packing a pistol. And everything that they're doing is horrendous, just to harass the people and get everybody all upset and have people turn against each other and not knowing what's going to happen then from day to day. We don't know when we wake up in the morning what's going to be happening on the colony. At one time they had 15 cop cars and city police and county sheriffs here on the colony, harassing the people and ignoring court orders, restraining orders from keeping Judy Rojo and her cohorts off the colony.